Okay, okay, hee-haw. We are going to review the rules and we're going to get ready for a test coming up. So, this is where it gets confusing, guys, because we did all of the ones without plus signs and we did all the ones with plus signs. Now we're putting them together. When do I multiply? When do I add? When do I distribute? Crazy, crazy. First of all, there are two sets of rules. No plus signs and plus signs. So if there's no plus signs, we're going to go to houses and creepers. So these are houses. Remember, I'm going to write it out for the first one, and then after that, we're just going to do it. So we're putting the X's together, the Y's together. Once they're in my house, I'm counting how many of my little kids are home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, these are houses. The big thing here is this B has a 1. That's what people forget. And that's B to the fourth. And then we have not a B, that's a C. Come on, erase, erase, erase. C to the third, C to the third. So 4, 5, there's 5 B's there. 3, 4, 5, 6 C's. That's because there's no plus signs. We just take houses, bring them on home. So again, this looks really confusing, but remember that's its own little house. Bring the X's to their own house. Leave the Y's in theirs. So we've got 7 X's in their house, 3 Y's in their house. Look at that belly. He's had a good meal. Oh, creeper. What do creepers do? Remember, a creeper multiplies your fear. So you are going to multiply when you have a creeper. First is give the 2 the creeper of 4. Give the C to the fourth the creeper of 4. Give the D to the 6th the creeper of 4. Give the E to the first the creeper of 4. I have literally changed colors 4 times on this slides and it hasn't worked yet. I'm really bad at this. So remember, 2 to the 4th means yay! 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Creepers multiply. 4 to the 4th, 16. Creepers multiply. 6 times 4, 24. Creepers multiply. 1 times 4, 4. Okay, 2-story houses. Boom. Where are there more B's? Up on top. We've got 6 on top, 3 on the bottom. The 3 cancel with the 6. We subtract, we get 3. Where are there more C's? Up on top. Got 5 on top, 2 on the bottom. The 2 cancels. 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay, negative exponents. Don't like them. So 5's good, C's good, D's good, E is bad. Move it to the bottom. Get rid of it. 25 is good. C is bad. Move it to the top. Get rid of it. D is good. E is bad. Move it to the top. Get rid of it. Remember, anybody with a negative power, we don't want no negativity around us. Look at him. He is positive. This is Positive Pete. Positive Pete. I like him. Look at that nose. He makes me hee-haw. All right. So up on the top, can we clean it up? We've got a 5. We have got, this is hard to see because I wrote it really well. They wrote it small. C to the third, C to the third. So how many C's are up there? 6. I've got D to the 5th. That's my only D's. So I'm going to leave the D to the 5th up there. And I've got that E to the 6th. Those are my only E's. I'm going to leave them up there. Numbers on the bottom, I got a 25. Are there any C's? Nope. Any D's? Yes. I've got D to the 3rd. Leave it there. Any E's? Yep. I've got E to the 2nd. So now I'm looking. Look at how well I color-coded that. How many slides did it take me to figure that one out? 5 over 25. Remember, 5 over 25 is a fraction. We divide both of them by 5, and we get 1/5. The C's, that's all that we've got, so they stay there. Where are there more D's? Up on top. There's 5 on top, 3 on the bottom. 5 minus 3 is 2. Where are there more E's? Up on top, 6 on the top, 2 on the bottom. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay, so we're going to, because we've got negatives inside, negatives outside, we're going to, and they're not the same houses, so we're going to take the -2 and give it the -3. We're going to take the x to the third, -3, and give it the -3. We're going to take y to the first and give it the -3. On the bottom, everybody's getting a -2. 4 gets the -2, x to the second gets the -2, and y to the -4 gets the -2. Okay? Now, I'm going to take each one and decide if it stays or moves. The only power I have here is a -3, so I'm taking the whole -2, moving it to the bottom, making it positive. On this one, I'm going to multiply. -3 times -3 is a +9, so I'm leaving it up on top. On this one, I'm going to multiply. That gives me a -3, so I'm moving it to the bottom. This 4 to the -2 got a negative. I should have left some room for that. I'm going to move it to the top. I move it in. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Don't do that. I got all upset because I ran out of room. I'm going to take this 4, move it to the top, and make it positive. These, when I multiply, 4 times -2 is -4. That's negative, so I'm moving it to the top and making it positive. When I multiply, -4 times -2 is +8. It's positive. I'm leaving it on the bottom. So now I'm going to clean up. Remember, 4 squared means 4 times 4. So that's 16. I've got 2 sets of x's. 9 and 4 are all on top, so I'm going to add them, and I get 13. -2 cubed is -2 times -2 times -2. -2 times -2 is 4. 4 times -2 is -8. All the y's are on the bottom, so I'm going to add, and that's 11. The last thing I have to do is look at those numbers. Remember, the negative can't be on the bottom, so we move it to the top. -16 divided by -8 is, or -16 divided by +8 is -2. I have x, oh, erase, erase, erase. X to the 13th on top, y to the 11th on the bottom. This is a review, so I'm going kind of quick, but you can pause it and we'll go over it again. All righty, so we want the area. Area is base times height. This is my base. What is my base? 6m to the 5th, n to the 3rd. What's my height? 4m to the 3rd, n to the 2nd. No plus sign, so I'm just putting them together. I'm going to put the 6 and the 4 together, the m to the 5th and the m to the 3rd together, the n to the 3rd and the n to the 2nd. 6 times 4 is 24. Add up the m's, I get 8. Add up the n's, I get 5. Okay, is it a polynomial, monomial, binomial, trinomial? If yes, state the degree. Remember, I stop every time I get to a plus or minus. I don't have one, so this is a monomial. And the degree is the highest exponent on the variable, so the degree is 3. I'm going to underline stop. Underline, remember I stop every time I hit a minus. So this is 1, 2 terms, so it is a binomial. This one has how many variables? 4 plus 1 is 5. This one has how many variables? 2 plus 2 is 5. Well, that would be wrong. 3 plus 2 is 5. So there isn't a higher one, so it's just the degree is 5. Oh, look. Look at it. Looks like he's got feet coming out his nose. That's so funny. He's either eating another donkey or there's one standing behind him. We can't see it. I'm going to go with that. Here's one stop. Here's one stop. Here's one stop. 3 terms is a trinomial. Let's add up how many variables each term has. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 2 more, 8, 9, 10. Here, remember, this is a 1 and a 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. Here, remember, this is a 1 and a 2, which is 3. Biggest degree wins, so the trinomial has a degree of 10. Write in standard form. We're going to do descending order. Look at his ears. I love Donkey's ears. Look how cute those are. We're going to start with the highest exponent, which is this 5 right here, and it's a negative x to the 5th. Once you're done with it, get rid of it. After 5 comes 4. I don't have it. After 4 comes 3. There it is. It's a positive 3x cubed. We're done with that. After 3 comes 2. There's a positive 2x squared. Remember to take the sign with it. After 2 comes 1. There's a plus x. And at the very end is a minus 4. He liked that. So, secret word, I like Donkey's ears. I think they're cute. Look how cute and fuzzy and big those are. I love them. I like big ears and I cannot lie. All right. He thought that was a funny song. Look at that. He's laughing. Okay, now, do you see the difference? These have plus signs. So when it says to multiply with a plus sign, I can't bring everybody home with plus signs, so I'm going to distribute. I'm going to give everybody to their friends. X times x is x squared. X times 9 is a positive 9x. 4 times x is a positive 4x. 4 times 9 is a positive 36. Add up the like terms. I get x squared plus 13x plus 36. Yeah. Okay. Oh, just listen. These donkeys are happy. This, remember, means write it twice. So I'm going to write z minus 4 times z minus 4, and then I'm going to FOIL. Z times z is z squared. Z times negative 4 is minus 4x. Negative 4 times z is minus 4z, and when I said x, I meant z. Negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. So I have z squared minus 8z plus 16. Now, remember, that was a trick. Some of your teachers taught you just square the first, square the last, multiply and double for the middle. If your teacher taught you that, that makes sense. If your teacher didn't teach you that, yeah, pretend I didn't say it. Next slide. Oh, he's a short one. He can't even see over the camera. 2m times 5m, we multiply 2 times 5, we get 10. We got 1m plus 1m, that's 2m's altogether. 2m times 1, 2 times 1 is 2, we've got 1m. 7 times 5 is 35 with 1m, so it goes right here. And 7 times 1 is just 7. Combine like terms, we get 10m squared. 2 plus 35 is 37, that's the m column, plus 7. Okay, big time distribution. Oh, no, Jimmy's in the well. Lassie, come help. Okay, once again, reference to your parents. You probably won't get that. 3 times 2 is 6. There are 1x plus 2 more x's, x cubed. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. 1x plus 1x is x squared. 3 times 3 is a positive 9 with just 1x. Let's take this negative 2. Remember, you got to take the negative. 2 times 2 is negative 4, and that goes in the x squared column. Negative 2 times negative 4 is a positive 8. That's in the x column. Negative 2 times 3 is a negative 6. Add them up. You've got 6x cubed. Negative 12 minus 4 is minus 16x squared. 9 plus 8 is plus 17x. And there's the minus 6 tagging along. Now, I know, again, I'm going really fast. This is review. It's really important for the test. So slow it down. Pause. Stop. Write it down. You got time. Remember, you got that extra 10 minutes in study hall. You still have time to sleep. Oh, goodness. Still have time. Look at, he's yawning. He's getting ready because he knows he only has 2 more slides, and then he can take a nap. 7 times 6 is a positive 42. 2n's plus 1 more n is 3n's. 7 times negative 2 is a negative 14 with just the 2n's. Negative 4 times 6 is negative 24 with 2n's. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8, and there's 1n. Negative 2 times 6 is a negative 12 with 1n. Negative 2 times negative 2 is a positive 4. Combine like terms, add them all up. We get 42n cubes. Negative 14 minus 24 is minus 38n squared. A positive 8 minus 12 is a minus 4n. And there's a positive 4 at the end. Now, I haven't talked about standard form because these have all been in standard form. But remember, you should double, triple check, and make sure they are. Last slide, guys. Look, see, he's ready for his nap. Big extended distribution. 5 times 6 is 30. There's 2v's plus 2v's. That's 4v's. 5 times 6 is 30. 2 plus 1 is 3v's. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10 with just the 2v's. 8 times 6 is 48, and there's 1 plus 2 more 3v's, so I'm going to put them in the v cubed column. 8 times 6 is 48, 1v, 2v's, so it's going in the v squared column. 8 times negative 2 is negative 16 with 1v. It makes a new column. Take that negative. I changed colors. Pay attention. Negative 3 times 6 is negative 18. There's 2v's, so it goes in the v squared column. Negative 3 times 6 is negative 18 with 1v. And negative 3 times negative 2 is a positive 6. So our final answer for this slide is 30v to the fourth. 30 plus 48 is plus 78v to the third. Negative 10 plus 48 is 38. 38 minus 18 is a positive 20v to the second. Negative 16 minus 18 is a negative 34v. And then there's the plus 6. Holy McMoly, we got through 14 slides in 15 minutes. We zipped through. So our secret word is zippy.